Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Monday, March the 28th, 2022. Guys, I have to say this. I really hate to tell you this, but last night, I thought the Oscars awards are just great, and I didn't get the chance to watch the Oscars because of what went down last night. I mean, something is not right. Something ain't right. The whole just everything's looking great until I saw last night. I mean, damn, did you see what just happened last night? I saw Will Smith wa- was walking down the aisle to Chris Rock. Right after Chris Rock just said to Will's wife, had the remarks, and then look what happened. Will Smith went into Chris Rock's face as Chris Rock was smiling, and then Will just slapped the taste out of Chris Rock, and then walk away. Just one slap in the face on Chris Rock. And then he just walk away, sit back down. But I think it was kind of funny for that the people to know about like when remember when Swiss Taylor was won the awards and then um I mean things happen. I mean an Oscar awards things happen. No count remember back in the way back in the old days when Kanye West was hitting the button, Taylor Swift after she won the awards, and then Kanye West. No, that was one of the most embarrassing stuff I ever seen in my whole damn life. What is going on with Will Smith? That's how it's happening. It is what it is. But look, it doesn't matter. People will damn. I just hate where it happens. But anyway, you know how it goes. Anyway, it is what it is. I mean, Will Smith won a lot of awards. Will Smith, he has won a lot of awards. He won the Academy Award. He won the Golden Globe Awards, with nominations, 2 Grammy Awards. Hell, he may have won the Oscar. Well, anyway, let's take a look what happens this time around. I mean, he won the best actor as King Richard. That was 2022, and was nominated. I mean, Will Smith has Academy, 6 global nominations, 5 nominations on Academy, and 4 Grammys. But hey, it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. But look what has happened last night. Last night was embarrassing. It says Will Smith wins his first Oscar for King Richard. I don't want to go to that. Not too. Not that agree. I not agree. But hey, I gotta say this. It's embarrassing. Very embarrassing. That's for sure. And then you look at it and say, well, I don't know what the hell that Will Smith just done. That was about. And yes, it is. This is not. I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable. Now, Will Smith confronts Chris Rock, then wins Best Actor awards. Now, look at this. When Will Smith marches onto the Oscar stage and smacked Chris Rock, the unpredictable monarch served as a jarring interruption to Hollywood's feel-good celebration. But once Smith returned months later to accept his first ever Academy Award, he delivered a tearful apology for an act sure to overshadow his milestones achievement. He seized the opportunity during Sunday night's awards to speak on being a French defense, just like his tennis dad, chapter Richard Williams from King Richard. Smith felt like the possible protectioner of many, including his wife, Jaden Peking Smith. After Walk Mail joked about his appearances that didn't sit right with him. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. Smith said he had as he began his accompanying speech after winning the Best Actor honors. He apologized afterward to many people, including tennis star Venus and Serena Williams, Richard Williams' daughters, but did not mention Walk in his apology. Now, Smith then spoke about being a protector for those who worked with him on a film such as Engender and Alice, along with Sidney and Demi Sennerton, the two actors who played Venus and Serena. I am being called in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people, said Smith during his acceptance speech after winning his first ever Oscar. I know to do I know to do what we do love. Got to be able to take the bush. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you in this business. You got to be able to have people disrespecting you, and you got to smile and pretend like that's okay. The exchange began when Walk took aim at Pinkett Smith's shaven head, saying, "Jay, I love you. G.I. Jan. 2. Can't wait to see it." All right. What References was made from the 1997 film G.I. Jan, starring Demi Moore, who shaved hair, who shaved her hair to a potential effective Navy SEALs candidate. Pennington Smith revealed in 2018 that she was diagnosed with alzheimer's. She has often discussed the challenges of her loss, the lost hair on Instagram and other social media platforms. Now, the joke missed badly. Smith walked onto the stage from in front. Smith walked onto the stage from his front row seat and took a swing that walk with an open palm, genuine a loud smack. Smith walked back to his seat and shouted for Watt to leave Pink and Smith alone. Watt replied that he was just making a G.I. Jane joke, and Smith laughed back at him. And second time, Smith shouted at Watts to keep my wife's name out of your mouth, and the crowd husband as it became clear that was no act. Now, the mullet shot the Darwin Theater in diners and viewers at home. At the commercial break, Prince and a dinner cousin came out to Hudson and Denzel Washington escorted him to the side of the stage. The two talked and hugged, and Tyler Perry came over to talk as well. Smith shared what Washington told him at Lauren Highest morning. Be careful because that's when the devil comes for you. I'm hoping the Academy invites me back, Will Smith said as he concludes in his on stage remarks. A representative for Watch didn't immediately respond to the email seeking in the comments. After the show, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences issued a statement saying it does not condone violence of any form. The Los Angeles Police Department said in a statement that it was aware of the incident involved on inventor slapping another. The statement reads, the intervention involving has decided to file a police report. If the involved party desires a police report at a later date, LAPD will be available to complete an investigation report. that was the greatest night in the history of television. Rock said before resuming his role as Prince. A few minutes later, rapper Sean comes as Puff Daddy on stage to introduce a tribute to the Godfather, trying to play peacemaker, and suggest Smith and Rock sell their differences at the Oscars at the party. Will and Chris were going to shove that like family at the gold party. Come said the reparation did not stop there. Several people opposing Smith and Pinker Smith in a commercial breaks that followed. Kate Unbar hugging Smith during a one stopping in the show, and Nicole Kidman also went over to say a few words as well. Backstage during the interview sessions with winners, the Rock Smith incident seemed like something food if anyone wanted to discuss. I'm not talking about that, says Ella Crutchlove Thompson, the director of Summer of Soul, which won an Oscars for their best documentary. The competition overshadowed Smith's milestone accomplishments. He was previously nominated twice for the Best Actor for his role in Ali in 2002. That was 20 years ago, and The Pursuit of Happiness in 2007. That was 20. That was like 15 years ago. In those films, he popularly real life characters, boxing legend Muhammad Ali and Chris Grenner on home is similar. This time, Smith won against vulnerable competition, including Andrew Garfield, Jennifer Bonder, Brandon Colin Bartz, and Denzel Washington, who won his first and only Best Actor Oscar award in 2002 over Smith for Training Day. Pinkett Smith was also the subject of Judge Rock, where he hosted the Oscars in 2016. She did not attend the Oscars this year, saying at that time her decision still in front of lack of diversity among award nominees and how black artists were not properly represented. I think we had to something remember like at a certain point everyone breaks, said TV personality Colin Brown. But I think these are two men that will actually come together, figure it out, and like said, okay, enough is enough. I'm sorry. I haven't been in this situation. I never condone violence or anything of that nature, but I also could understand protecting those love you. Protecting those you love. And here we go. Here we go. It's a whole drama story, and that's what happened. And this is, that's so something embarrassing that I never seen. I never see Will Smith act like this, but I never see Chris Rock talking to Miss Smith like that. When he said that wasn't true. I mean, I mean, no, remember when Will Smith's wife had a disease and we know they had to he was she was diagnosed and they had to shape her hair and it was so but it was so kind of emotional of Will Smith that he been through. We all know it, I know it, and the whole people knows it. And I'm gonna agree with you, everybody, in this session on the Joseph Crudup Show. I mean, I don't really don't, but I really don't blame Will Smith or doing something stupid. I really don't blame Will Smith for slapping the taste out of Chris Rock's face. That was uncalled for, but anyway, that was uncalled for, and I believe that Will Smith is apologizing and that's everything. But no, things happen during the wars. If I were lose my temper real bad, I would have hit somebody and punch somebody in the face and then walk away. It is what it is. I mean, when I saw it, I didn't saw it last night. I just went to bed because I got woke in the morning. Okay, we have. Okay, let's take a look at this now. Now, what we're talking about is this and that. Now, take a look at this. Now, Chris Rock decides to file police report after. I mean, Will Smith declines to file police report after Will Smith slapped at Oscar. LAPD says, and yeah. Now, take a look at this. The Los Angeles Police Department confirms to vulnerability that Chris Rock has declined to file a police report following a treacherous Will Smith at the 94 Academy Awards. Smith took to the stage during the 2022 Oscars and slapped Rock after the comedy made a joke about Gene Pickett Smith. A first statement from the Los Angeles Police Department reads LAPD investigating entires the incident between the two individuals during the Academy Awards program. The incident involved an intervention of a slapping another. The invisible involved has this decline. Um, Crime to file a police report. If the involvement party dissolves a police report at a later date, LAPD will be available to complete an investigation. Now we're going to go for this again. Now look at this. Application report. Now, while President Best Documentary Feature at the Oscars, Watt made a joke about Pinky Smith's shaven head by comparing it to the local Demi Moore in the 1997 movie G.I. Jane. Watt said he couldn't wait to see Pinky Smith, who has a crossing star in G.I. Jane 2, which led Smith to go up on stage and slap Rock. Smith returned to his seat and shouted, "Keep my wife's name out your freaking mouth." Now, Smith won Best Actress for King Richard following the incident and issued an apology in his tearful at the TED speech. The actor said, "I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine a light on all of the people." In between the slap and his best actor win, Smith met with Denzel Washington, the Glory and Training Day after Oscar winner, offering Smith the following advice: "At your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you." Pinkin Smith announced last year she shaved her head after struggling with and Pamela after Rock made his G.I. Jane joke. Jay was seen not laughing and rolling her eyes down to what on Instagram last year. Now at this point, I can only laugh. Y'all know I've been struggling with a collaboration. Mama's gonna have to take it down to a scrap so nobody thinks she got brain surgery or something. Me and this partner are not going to friends. It's me and this partner are not going to be friends. Period. So I see this before and I say it again. So I got Trevor and Zach. Anyway, now let's hear what Will Smith had to say before I go.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. in this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the most strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you. It's like, I want to be a vessel for love. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena. I just spit. I hope they didn't see that on TV. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena and the entire Williams family for entrusting me with your story. That's what I want to do. I want to be an ambassador of that kind of love and care and concern. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family.
Yes.
Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. To my mother, a lot of this moment is really complicated for me, but to my mother, she didn't want to come out. She had her knitting friends. She has a knitting crew that she's in Philly watching with. Being able to love and care for my mother, my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this moment. And thank you on behalf of Richard and Oracene, the entire Williams family. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Just see how emotional that Will Smith gets. It's very emotional, and yeah. And the good news is that Will Smith's Academy will not be stripped. Will Smith will not be stripped from the Academy Award the trophy. It will keep on in his hands. So Will Smith wins the Academy for Richard Williams, that movie. That was 2022. And boy, it was just kind of can't believe after that happened at the 2022 Oscars. Man, man, wow, more. And then also more for Will Smith. Between Will Smith and Chris Rock, it had never been, he had never got any bell. It just couldn't get any bell. And yeah, but well, I know that Will Smith, he's okay, his wife is okay, and they're all blessed, and hope and we'll think that Will and Chris will move on, and will definitely move on until the next day. All right, time to go. I'll see you tomorrow. This is Joseph Crudup of the Joseph Crudup Show. Peace and love.